Good evening, Fort Thomas community. This is our last NTI video until we come back from spring break. So tonight we want to talk about some important information and also give you a few pointers. First of all, you may have already heard, but Governor Beshear has extended the time that school buildings will be closed and we will continue with non-traditional instruction, which means we are still learning, but learning from home. That has been extended through May 1st. So we will come back to school buildings on May 4th. But again, our learning will continue, and when we come back from spring break on April 13th, we will be again working with our teachers and be really excited to be connecting again with our students. Governor Beshear gave us some very important information today and reiterated some of those items that we know are very important, and we can't say enough about why this is important so that we can reduce this amount of time that we're out of schools, that we are isolated from each other physically, but not socially. We continue to connect. And so I'm going to go over some of those 10 steps again. First of all, stay healthy at home. This is very important. Please don't go out unless you absolutely have to, that it's an emergency or you're picking up your click list groceries or you have to go to work because you're in one of those essential businesses. Also, avoid crowds and gatherings. This is especially important. We're hearing many reports of, say, middle school and high school students gathering, and the governor has asked us today for us to really look at that and try to disperse those groups. We want to also encourage our teen leaders to be leaders and to make sure that their younger brothers and sisters and that also their peers are not doing this. We now know that this virus spreads through breathing and talking, and it may be over 6 feet. So there really is no reason why we need to be congregating. Please stop that. That also has to do with practicing social distancing. Know when to seek care. So if you really aren't doing well and you suspect that you may have COVID-19, it is important to seek care. There is a website, that's the place to go for the accurate information. There's a lot of misinformation out there. Please wash hands and surfaces. I know I personally maybe don't remember that, wow, I touched this handle, or I touched this doorknob, or I gave my credit card to the grocery store. I need to wash all those things and disinfect before I do anything else. Apply for benefits. There is no shame in that. So if you need to file for unemployment, Medicaid, that's important to go ahead and do so. Prioritize mental health. Also, do not travel. That's important. He says a quarantine is happening if you do travel out of state, unless it's on non-essential business. And report any non-compliance that you see with these. Extremely important to do all that. A couple of things. We want to, first of all, make sure you know that when we come back, we will be having virtual Spirit Week, and here are some of the ideas. Follow us on FTIS Super or FT Schools on Twitter, or also on Fort Thomas Independent Schools on Facebook and on Instagram, and you can get update information. It'll be great to see all of you back. I want to give a special shout out to all of our food service workers and our bus drivers. Look at what they did and got all these meals together for our students who need them to deliver so that they have enough over spring break. Those were some exciting meals like orange chicken and Salisbury steak. Thank you very much. Tonight, we want to pinpoint and highlight 3 of our media specialists from our elementary schools who are here to talk a little bit about kind of what they're doing and also give you some ideas for non-traditional instruction. We have Chajkowski from Woodfill, we have Laura Robinson from Moyer, and we have Marie Zimmerman from Johnson Elementary.
Hi, my name is Chajkowski, and I am the Library Media Specialist at Woodfill Elementary in Fort Thomas Independent Schools. Just wanted to share some different reading at home things that are available for our families and wanted to make sure you're aware of our great opportunities that we are conquering NTI with. So without further ado, these are parent resources that I did want to share. They are sites that can help you discern if a book is right for your kiddo. I know with all the media out there right now, there's a huge onslaught of things coming at us. And Common Sense Media and Focus on the Families Plugged In are both great sites and sources to review questionable book content or even movie content. So I wanted to make sure you're aware of those. Capstone Interactive is a really great tool. Capstone is a company that we buy a lot of library books from, and they have, during NTI, opened up their interactive library for free. Books can be sorted by category, age, reading level, and even whether it's an AR book or not, which is super helpful for our Moyer and Woodfill friends. The username for that is continue, and the password is reading. So that's a freebie during NTI. Storyline Online is another really great source. It contains hundreds of classic and popular books that have been read aloud by different members of the Screen Actors Guild of America. It is a really great, fun, quick resource, and I really highly recommend it. Most of it is picture books. Rivet is an app that's been pushed out to students on iPads. Rivet contains access to thousands of great books. It's free. Books can be sorted by reading level, by genre, all kinds of different things. Rivet is best used app-based, but there is a web-based Rivet in beta testing, and it doesn't have all the same capabilities. If I were you, I would definitely try to use the app version. Destiny Discover is a tool that we actually use to manage all of our library software and library things. So they have come up with a new tool called Lightbox within Destiny Discover, and it's an e-reading opportunity. This product is free until June 30th, 2020 due to NTI days, and there are lots and lots of great reading opportunities available on there. Again, available to be sorted by age, genre, reading level, etc. So this is a really great tool for NTI. So what have we been doing at Woodfill? Well, Mrs. Chajkowski's been having a Read to the Pups event every week. Students sign up to have an appointment to read with my dogs. And so Jasper and Georgia are getting quite a bit of attention this NTI time, and they're quite loving it. So that's been a really fun event. We're also starting book clubs, and this will be starting when we come back from spring break. The second and third graders will be doing Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle, which is a 1950s classic by Betty McDonald. Our fourth and fifth graders will be reading the book Holes by Louis Sacker. And as a family, families have the option to join us for a Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone book club. And this will be meeting every Wednesday at 4 o'clock on Teams. We're really excited about it. And additionally, we just found out that our Overdrive platform, Sora, is offering a free first copy of this, or a free copy of this book during NTI time. So we're super, super excited about that. Mrs. Chajkowski, once we come back from spring break, we're going to have story and craft for Wildcats, and it's going to just be a fun story and craftivity that'll be posted later, and it's going to focus lots on those STEM initiatives, so science, technology, engineering, and math. Also throw in a few art things too, just for the fun of it. So great stories and great activities. Thank you so much for everything you guys are doing for NTI. We greatly appreciate it, all the hard work you're putting through as parents and as a support team for your classroom teacher, and we really do appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Robinson from the Moyer Elementary Library. I know all the elementary librarians are thinking the same thing. Read, read, read. We need our kids reading. And so one of my resources that I'm promoting is Epic. Epic is an online book service that offers thousands of audiobooks, ebooks, and videos. It can be found in the app portal. Students have a wide range of choices, including biographies, fiction, and chapter books. And right now, Epic is offering a free account at home. Just ask your homeroom teacher for the link. So get in contact with your teacher so they can give you a class code so you can get on Epic as soon as possible. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Hello, I am Marie Zimmerman. I am the librarian at Johnston Elementary, and I know it can be really hard to stay at home. You might be getting very bored. If you want to go on an adventure, all you have to do is open up a book. If you don't have any print books available, I invite you to try Sora by Overdrive. The Little Rocket Man, you may download that from your app portal. When you log on for the first time, you have to log in with your class link credentials. If you need help, reach out to your teacher or to your librarian. We have a ton of books available to you. Everything from read-alongs to audiobooks, picture books, chapter books, fiction and nonfiction. There really is something for you to love. One of my favorite features is in the upper right-hand corner in the menu. You can add your public library card. Your librarian can help you do that, and you get tons more books available to you. And we really need to take advantage of our public library during this time. You could also take advantage of Tumble Books, which is free right now. We have many authors helping out like Dave Pilkey, Steve Harpster, Oliver Jeffers, Laura Numeroff, Mo Williams, and Emily Arrow. Those are just a few.
Thank you so much for all you are doing. We look forward to seeing you when we come back from spring break. Thank you.